Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at your weekend forecast from May 31st through June 2nd. Things look really nice weather-wise for this weekend. It's going to be a great one. So not a ton to talk about today in terms of what's going on. Rinse and repeat over the central part of the United States, southeastern United States, with thunderstorms again and again and again. Essentially, for the most part, we have avoided that. Usually as systems head towards us, they're kind of in the dying phase or the non-existent phase. And so that looks to continue. Don't really have anything on the horizon, maybe towards the end of next week. A storm will make its way in our direction. But really for the next several days, and even beyond the weekend, things look quite pleasant. We have a big chunk of pretty dry air here, and while this complex is like, oh, that's going to head in our direction, for the most part, it's going to die as it heads east, like most of them have, and we'll kind of continue with the flow. We are going to start to see right now. We have some Canadian kind of cooler, drier Canadian air that has moved in. That's why it was chilly this morning. Few spots, not in southern Vermont, but not that far from here, ended up with some frost warnings and watches and things like that, and definitely a few patches of frost in a few places. We have avoided that, although it was quite chilly this morning. Temperatures in the upper 30s, even in a few spots. But we always said the frost is still a possibility this time of year, although we're definitely towards the very end of when that would be a possibility. Normally it does not happen this late. So, and this would be the morning. It would have happened this morning if it was going to happen. So, tomorrow, let's take a look at radar, and we can see again lots of thunderstorms across the southeastern or the southern part of the United States. Not really southeastern, and then a few north. Again, what happens is these thunderstorms bubble up in the afternoon. They often kind of converge into complexes, mesoscale convective complexes, MCCs, that then tend to die out during the morning hours, and they kind of repeat again as we kind of have this boundary layer with real humid air coming up from the Gulf and some kind of drier, cooler air to the north and to the west, and that clash causes these thunderstorms to happen. You got all the ingredients. That's why this is often the place where we get the strongest thunderstorms really in the world, and certainly in the United States. But currently, we're just sort of stuck on a repeat every day with a chance of these kinds of things happening. So that's going to stay to our west. Let's take a look at those temperatures this morning. You can see, we've got some chilly temperatures. Looks like, I think that's Montpelier. A little tough to tell exactly, but my guess is that's what that is at 39 degrees this morning. So chilly in some spots. Again, we basically just missed the frost, certainly in the northern Adirondacks, northern New Hampshire. Of course, there's some areas where they did get some frost this morning. We avoided that, thankfully, just because I know a lot of everybody's got gardens going already and things like that. So that's a good thing. Temperatures obviously, we have warmth that has built through the central part of the United States. We will slowly start to move the flow from northeast to west and then to maybe a little bit southwest. As we head through the next several days, mostly just to west this weekend, but that will increase temperatures. So we start off a little below average today, especially for a full sun day at the end of May. But as we head into tomorrow and especially into Sunday, we start to warm up towards a degree or two above normal for this time of year. So not surprising with all the sun. Let's take a look at that overall pattern. You can kind of see it in the upper level pattern as well. So here's our upper level flow is coming straight from the north. Again, during the summer, we always kind of root for this pattern where you're getting that northerly flow, and we get that cool, crisp, nice air. Today will be a beautiful day, even though it won't be that warm by May standards. It'll still be up close to 70, full sun. Really can't do better than that. And then we'll just, this ridge will kind of build in over the next couple days and increase through next week and kind of flatten out a little bit. And that will give opportunity for some warmer temperatures. And eventually towards the middle of next week, maybe some warm to hot temperatures with some humidity building as well. But not for the weekend. The weekend, we just warm up temperatures a little bit. Humidity levels will be coming up, but they'll still be so low you won't notice them at all. It'll mean that it's not quite as cold in the morning. Let's take a look at that actual forecast today. Sunny, full sun, 71 degrees. Really nice day. Overnight, we cool back off, but not as cold as last night, but upper 40s, could be some mid 40s in the valley locations. Saturday, we are again full sun. You can see temperatures bump up about 6 degrees. 71 is probably a degree or two below average. 77 is a degree or two above average. So yeah, nice weather tomorrow. Again, really beautiful. No humidity. That's a nice 77 warm. Clear overnight, 52. A couple of clouds on Sunday. I wouldn't really think this is going to be that much in the way of cloudiness, just a few clouds, a little bit more cloudy. Temperatures continue to rise a little bit more with temperatures close to 80 on Sunday. We probably will see 80s Monday and Tuesday. So as we kind of head towards more like summer-like warmth instead of late spring. And then temperatures fall back under clear skies Sunday night with temperatures in the upper 50s. Let's take a look at those weekend highlights. Great outdoor weekend weather this weekend. Temperatures warm from a bit below normal today to a bit above by Sunday. Sunny Friday and Saturday, so today and tomorrow sunny, and mostly sunny Sunday. That's really just a technical difference. You won't really notice much of a difference. There could be a few more fair weather clouds around on Sunday. No humidity all weekend, and nice weather looks to continue into early next week, although we certainly start to get a little bit warmer, and we start to increase those temperatures into maybe slightly not uncomfortable, but warm, especially if the kids are still in school. So that last week or two of school, we could see some temperatures that are a little uncomfortable for school times, but nothing too bad. So, all right, that's what's going on. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. They help support what I do here at the West River Weather Guy. I really appreciate their help. And then I want to say thank you to everybody else who subscribes to the channel. If you haven't subscribed before, I would encourage you to do so. Helps make sure you don't miss any of my videos. And I will be back on Monday with a look at your work